Good evening, my name is Lucas, and for getting started my presentation, I want to look at this cup. For you, this cup is half full or half empty? So, many people probably think that half empty. So, the people that think it's half empty probably think that because you have negative thoughts. It's a pessimist thinking. I became fascinated by the people's behavior, and a question that intrigued myself was, why are the people usually so negative? And I started to go deep in the subject. It's very common to hear people saying things like, I can do it, I will never get there, or why would they choose me? These are lines that pessimist people always say. So the pessimism is it's represented by seeing the things always from the negative perspective. But what makes us being a pessimist? So according to our research, 50% from our pessimism comes from our genes. 10% comes from the circumstances that happens around us, and 40% comes from our mindset. It means that 50% from our pessimism we can't change because it's our genes, what our parents gave to us. But 40% we can change because our mindset is the way that we look for the things. And we can look for the things in another perspective. So that means we can change. So, there are many examples happening every day and all the time proving that most of people let the negative thoughts take them over. Listen to this. A person will have a surgery and the percentage of success is 70% and the failure 30%. The person will ignore this 70% and just focus on the 30%. Another example is in the economies. We always tend to think that the economy is bad and that we are being stolen. But even the news gives more emphasis to the bad moments of the economy. When things are going well, we don't give too much attention. So what we can conclude about these two examples, that it's pretty easy to go from the bad things to the bad things to the good things to the good things to the bad ones, but it's far harder to go to the bad things for the good ones. In a Finnish research, they found that the pessimism is a factor that can make the death of heart disease worse. In other words, the pessimism can kill. And besides, the pessimism is like a virus. You can contaminate it, other people being a pessimist. But so the pessimist had a big impact in our life. But as I said before, it's not always the case. We can get rid of bad thoughts just changing the way we look at things. If we exercise in our positive thinking, we can confront the negative thoughts. If you are a pessimist person, you need to change. The world needs more optimistic persons. You can see the problems. The pessimism will see the problems as being the situations as being a big problem. But you can change your way of seeing the things, seeing the situations as a small problem. Thank you.